So let's start with the biggest mistake, which is lack of strategy, lack of process. So they are more tactical, so they'll see interesting things, they'll go to parties, they'll go to conferences, they'll meet people, and they'll do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but they won't think about what is our overall goal, what are we trying to achieve, what is this money for, who is it for, and so most people don't have a strategic asset allocation. Two, they're too easy to fall in love. So they meet a manager, they want to allocate the buyout. They meet one manager, they're like, this is the best thing in the world. They don't do a full search. They don't look at the whole universe of all the managers. They have small teams, so they don't take time to meet all the players and figure out who's good and who's bad. And then the third is probably, they might even still have a process on hiring a manager, and they might do a fair amount of work on the way in. But most people don't do a lot of work once something is in the portfolio. There's a lot of bias, there's a lot of inertia. Once something goes in the portfolio, how do we know when to fire somebody? Now, in private markets, it doesn't matter, because once you're locked into a 10-year fund, you're sort of locked in. But in public markets or in hedge funds, you can make that decision and you can say, okay, well, I hired you to do this. Doesn't look like you're that good at it, or looks like you're underperforming, or looks like you're not producing alpha. What is my strategy to say, monitor you on a quarterly, monthly, annual basis, and say I should probably take you out of my portfolio?